Something bet my.
Must have been maybe about 13 Dr. Peppers.
You having a good time, bro?
Army called it $1 million wound. Government must have kept that money. I didn't see a dime of it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to On the Brink. So it is the day after LS Fest East in Bowling Green. Had a blast. Glad we made it. We barely made it. We got a tune in the parking lot of LS Fest from Tyler Newberry Tuning and Performance in Illinois. Check him out. I'm gonna keep working with him, I believe, on the red truck here. So we got done with LS Fest and we're supposed to turn around and head straight to Tennessee for the Pigeon Forge rod run in 3 days. I got home first thing this morning. We went to go to the exhaust shop to get a screamer pipe put on the wastegate, run that up there. I was gonna get that made. I just don't have the time to get it done in 3 days. The truck wasn't running super great though, and it started giving me a little shake on the road, which really kind of freaked me out, honestly. So I just turned it around. I got to figure this shake out. Either way, there's no way I'm getting it done in 3 days. So Thomas and I are the ones going down to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And I got on the phone with him and we're trying to discuss the plan because I want to do some fun mountain road driving while we're down there. Between the two of us, we have 9 vehicles, and it would appear only 2 of them are capable of making this drive. So, but everything needs work in order to actually be ready for the drive. I didn't even tell Thomas, but my one vehicle that's good to drive is leaking transmission fluid from the transfer case.
Yeah, you did not tell me.
Which is not great. It's not wonderful. So his other vehicle that we can take is his Trailblazer. I'll show you this Trailblazer. It's kind of sweet, really. Oh, well, hello there, Tay-Tay. What's this thing, like an 06 or something? 06, yeah. He's got her on Colorado rims. What size tires are them?
265 R18, something or others.
You got to talk in off-road language, like 31s?
Oh, 10 ply, 31 and a half, cross tread sidewall.
They're big tires.
Anti-blower outers.
Anti-blower outers. So he's got this on a little lift. The lift is not like off-the-shelf kit lift. The shocks are for a like 3/4 ton or 1 ton truck, and they haven't quite been right ever since he bought them. The bolts don't fit in the bushings correctly, so they have some slop. Here, I'll show you what we're talking about here. So we've already got this one. So the bolts go in, but they slippity slop around and they bang them up pretty heavily, and he doesn't want to drive it that far with that situation. So what we've devised, what did I do with them? Oh, right here. So I have these are big block Chevy head dowels, right? They hold the head on the block. So Thomas is currently working on shaving these down, opening this up a little more and jamming them in there. He already got one done. How's it work, Thomas?
It turned out pretty good so far. Oh, that doesn't. We still got to drill them out. They just need slightly drilled out to fit that through.
We got to drill them out after?
Yeah, after we press them in, yeah. Or hammer them in. Press them in, we're hammering them in.
Yeah, we're going to hammer them in. So I don't have a mill or a lathe or anything like that. So we're using big block Chevy head dowels to take up the space in these shocks so they don't bang all over the place. I think it'll work. See, I had these laying around, but they had the same amount of slop as the stock ones. So we can't just get new bolts because then they won't fit through the eyes of the shock mounts, which in and of itself wouldn't be the end of the world. We could drill them bolts or them holes out bigger. But on the top one, the nut is welded to the back side of it. So we can't really drill that top one out at all. So we're doing what we got to do to get to Tennessee in Pigeon Forge. It won't be quite as fun without the red truck, but I just don't feel safe driving it. It's just so untested right now that mountain roads are not where we want to go off the road, right? We don't want to have a major catastrophe on the road. So we'll keep working on this, shaving her down.
Shaving it out. Ooh, come on now, you dirty dog. Yeah, she's getting a little wompy. Ooh.
Use force.
Yeah. Well, we only got 4 of these.
There she goes.
There.
That did it.
Yep. Ooh.
Uh-oh. It stopped.
Oh, son of a gun. Jinxed myself.
Should center itself, won't it?
Well, if it's cut straight, yeah, it would have. I think that slice I put in it was cut a little goofy. I might take a little bit more off this top before I go any further. What do you think?
I would use more violence.
Yep, more violence it is. It's borderline. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Violence it is.
Violence is always the answer. don't listen to that, kids.
We were on the brink of having the right tools.
Sometimes the right tool's right here.
I like it.
Right there.
And a hammer.
Well, a hammer is always the right tool.
Cool. Yep. I say we just force her in with an impact.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I got to get new bolts.
He's been here a while. You guys haven't seen him, but he's been here a while, so he knows the routine. Yep. Impact tools, hammers. We'll get her in there.
All right. Cool.
Have at it.
Have at it.
That's the way it gotta go in.
Oh shit.
Okay, just hold it there. Hold it. Balls. Money.
Look at that. I didn't push that bushing out?
No, sir.
Cool.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. There's not much more to see here. Thomas had to take off. Shop's back to normal. Red truck's over there. The moral of the story here is use what you got, right? We had a place to be. We didn't have what we needed to fix it. So we found a way to fix it using stuff that's not supposed to be there to fix it, right? And if you don't have what it takes to fix it, call a buddy. Maybe he or she's got one, right? And then you can make some memories and have some fun while you're at it, okay? Just make it happen. Next, I think we'll be back on the red truck here, trying to figure out what exactly is going on with it. It's overfueling, or I don't know if it's overfueling, throwing fuel out the exhaust. Until then, we'll see you guys in the future.